All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to more Minecraft Bedrock. Where's my? Hang on. Where's my thing at? There we go. Minecraft. Welcome. We are continuing the Minecraft Bedrock Forever World series. So I'm very excited about tonight's episode. Not only is it episode 20, but we've also managed to pick up another really useful add-on, which I will be showing off tonight. I think this is a complete and total game changer. No lie, it is an absolute game changer because it is a mob farm add-on. And this one, it goes beyond that. It's an AFK farm. So you just feed it some stuff, you feed it some fuel, and you can actually walk away and you don't have to stay near it. You can, you don't have to, in other words, you don't have to AFK next to the farm. You can actually go do other stuff. You can go exploring and you come back, your box is going to be full. So, yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get into the game. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone over on Twitch. How you doing? And everyone over here on YouTube. My name is Gruzbee. The Catgirl mascot is Fumi-chan. And let me see. What do I say? Oh yeah, we're cringe. Actually, we're more like this is what happens when you. Oh, I need to look down. This is what happens when you get isekai'd into another world and it all goes terribly wrong. Hey, what's going on, Christo Pool? How you doing? Welcome. We've got our guest is back. I can't look him in the eyes or else he'll want to attack me. But I don't know why he shows up down here. I don't know why. Get out of here. Go on. Get out of here. He's going to the library. I guess he wants to read. All right. It's still daytime, so we're going to go up here. All right. So let me go show you guys what my AFK farm looks like real fast. So this is a kind of a, I don't know. It's kind of complicated. It took me forever to get the materials necessary to build just one. But what I'm hoping to do, and oh man, I'm jumping around a lot on this, but I knew this day was going to come. I knew I was going to need to make an iron farm. And this is it. This is my iron farm. I'm going to put it over here, I think. Unless I changed my mind and I haven't done that yet. But I'm going to build a building to put a bunch of these in there. So there it is. Just like the thumbnail. This is an iron golem farm. So as you walk up and get closer to it, the little chest automatically opens. When you look in, oh look, there's four iron from when I left it earlier. Now here's how it works. You get a blueprint. You get this nifty little book. AFK Farms add-on to version 1.0.1. And it tells you everything you need to get, what you need to do. Crafting recipes. So you need to make some, you need to get some paper and you need to get some light blue dye. And you need to assemble them like that. And you're going to get a, shapeless recipe, a blank blueprint. And, if you ever need to get a AFK Farms guide, you just get a book and a blank blueprint, and you can make one of these AFK handbooks. Shaped recipe. This Minecraft item can be used on an AFK farm to toggle its fuel timer visibility. So, they come with a little timer. All right, so let's take a look here. Here are the farm blueprints. Essentially, the following is a list of things you can use blank blueprints on. And here's how it works. You take a blank blueprint and you walk up and you tap one of these things, right? It's that simple. Creepers, Enderman, Iron Golem, Kelp, Pig, Potato, Pufferfish, Skeletons, Witches, Zombified Piglin. Okay, and let's see, AFK farm types. Cow farm, creeper farm. Right now, what I really need the most of is an iron farm. So you, when you go to craft one, I'll demonstrate here. I'm not going to actually build one. I'll demonstrate what it looks like. I've got an extra one here. So we're going to click the ground, right? And then we can set it up where we want to. And I'm going to say no, I don't want to put it down there. But then when you craft it, then it'll have a little blueprint hovering over the front of it that'll tell you all the items that you need to supply it in order to build this. And it's some interesting stuff. It's glass, it's lava buckets, it's wood slabs, I think it's a composter, a bunch of other stuff, right? So how you give it fuel is like this. So you feed it fuel. Now this thing is a little loud. I really wish that you could turn the volume down, but I don't think you can. You probably have to just turn the ambient volume down on your Minecraft game. But anyway, you put a lump of coal in here. Oh, look at him go! Just like that. Now, I want to show you. If you watch the little chest will bounce whenever an iron ingot appears inside of it. You don't get an iron ingot for every iron golem that gets disintegrated into the pool of lava. There you go. We got an iron ingot. It just did a little bouncy bounce. So let's go take a look in here. We got a poppy. Let me get these out of here. Let me get these out of here. Also, got 36 seconds left on the timer. Now you can toggle the timer on and off, which I'm going to go ahead and do. And this will show you how many minutes and or seconds is left for what you fed it. So if you want, you can stack this thing down and you can have several hours worth of fuel in there. And you can leave it. You can even log out of the game. And when you come back, this thing will still be going. It somehow remembers the time. I don't know how, by what magic it does this. Okay, so far we're getting poppies. I think in one 20-minute session, I got something like 15 or so iron ingots. So it's not like a big, huge exploit. But I don't like making farms, mob farms. They're very weird. Oh, look, we got an ingot. So yeah, if you set up a bunch of these, you can essentially have, more opportunity to earn iron. Now, here's another cool thing. I don't have any on me, but if you feed it pumpkin seeds, you can increase, I think, farm output percentage. Iron ingot 100%, poppies 25%, current fuel amount, coal times 1, current boost fuel amount. I'm not sure what the boost does, but it says the production, I think it increases the production rate. So it produces items every 30 seconds. There you go. Total fuel consumed, 15. Total fuel, boost fuel consumed. Total items produced, iron ingot times 49 poppies. So there. And you can also disassemble it, get all the materials back, and you can take it with you and reset it up somewhere else, which is what I'm going to do. So yeah, the further you get away from it, the less noise it makes. So when I set this up in my iron farm building, which I'm going to get started on today in this live stream, it's going to be loud in there. It's going to be louder than a factory floor for the first automobile. It's good that the farm is AFK, so you can go the romp pay route. Set it and forget it. You got it. Set it and forget it. Could not have put it any better myself. I just love the look on their, you know, that little, no, my precious, you know, it's kind of like watching. It's so horrible. It's so terrible. What I want is I want to know how to make this conveyor belt. That's amazing. I want the conveyor belt so bad. And so we've already got 5 iron ingots. So, yeah. Wow, the quiet. I never thought I would want such quietness ever. So anyway, there it is. There's the iron golem farm. And if you look, how this sort of is designed to work, and I'm sure it's just all coding, but hypothetically, the way an iron farm works is you have a villager who sees a zombie, and the villager gets scared, and they summon an iron golem. And then the iron golem gets swept into a corner somewhere where there's lava or some other thing that inflicts damage. And they meet their iron golem maker and drop iron. Now, an actual iron farm would be way more effective because they have, I think you get something like, what is it, 7 iron ingots for every iron golem that you kill. Golem. Why do I say golem? This isn't the Lord of the Rings. So yeah, it's probably more effective to get an actual iron farm, but this should be fine for what I need. The big iron golem farm seems much more efficient since every golem, yes, exactly. You get more iron ingots and a red poppy and no fuel is needed, but it ties up a lot more area and 10 to 20 villagers with beds and exactly. That's the trade-off. You get, plus you get the satisfaction of being able to walk away from it rather than having to just hang around in that particular zone while it's busy working. So that's one of the problems that I keep encountering, and I don't think it's different, but it feels like in Bedrock the areas are much smaller. Like I planted that that bamboo over there, and just being across the river seemed like it was enough to make that stuff grow extremely slow because I wasn't near it. So I mean, I don't think that's how it works, but you know. It just felt like it. So the last stream that we did, episode 19, we worked on the, I think it was the greenhouse episode. We got a bunch of seeds and we put them into our seed processor here. And we pulled out a bunch of different interesting seeds. So one of the seeds that I want is the, where is it at? It's the sweet corn, I think. I don't know if it's here. Yeah, there it is. Sweet corn seeds. And these things are, these are RNG. So you can't put in these little green wild seeds and get a very specific one. You're going to get random, just like the fruit trees. You're going to get random. So my goal is to have a cornfield. No, I'm not going to put any crop circles in there. You can also make multiple AFK farms in a small possible enclosed space. That is exactly my goal tonight, is to build an enclosed space. And I'm hoping to have a circle, not a circle, but I'm going to have like a circumference on the bottom floor of these farms and on the second floor and maybe even a third floor. So it's going to be a really big project. I haven't done a project this big since my player home, which I haven't even barely used. So it's going to be probably about that big. And I'm hesitant because I haven't finished the village, but I also know that I'm gonna need iron. It's getting to a point where going and farming for iron between streams is taking an impossible long time. And, you know, so is this a cheat? Yes, it is definitely a cheat. But at least it's a cheat that, isn't a very bad cheat. You know, it's not like I downloaded a mod that lets me wave a magic wand and produce a block of iron. You know, there's still some work that has to go into it, and there's still the you know, the time factor. So while it is going to save me the trouble of going and farming, it's not going to be without its mild limitations either. There's always going to be a trade-off, in which I'm kind of grateful for that. Let's see. I think I got some food somewhere. There, we got food. I also have food in my bag here. So let's eat some food. I am so glad that was cooked, because I only thought about it just as I started eating it there. So there's another one. I made a few blank blueprints, and I walked up to a skeleton, and I tapped the skeleton and made a skeleton AFK farm. So that's what this is. Skeleton farm blueprint. Now, I'm going to have a different building for different mobs. I think the one that I want the most is going to be the iron farm. OSHA will require signs for your iron building that says hearing protection required and earplugs or earmuffs recommended. I don't know. OSHA doesn't exist in this time period. We're pretty sure that there isn't a job block for that, unless it's. I mean, what would it block? A job block be for OSHA? Would it be a yellow a yellow warning sign, a white block with a yellow warning sign on it, or would it be a just a stack of pallets by the back door? True story, by the way. True story. We were working at a place, and when I say we, I really mean me. We were working at a place, and it was like a summer job thing, and there was a back door that was blocked by a stack of empty pallets. It was only temporary, but apparently there was an inspection due, and management they got so terrified, and they called everyone to a special meeting so that they could instruct everyone on how to not violate OSHA regulations. So even if our job never required us to touch a pallet in any way, we still got a lecture on it. So I will never forget. Do not block any emergency exits in any way, with a stack of empty pallets or anything. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Not even a cardboard box. So, okay. So that's where we're going to build our house. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this. I'm going to need to strategize. So we're going to go down into the basement, and we're going to hope that the Enderman is gone, because if he's not, I'm going to have to evict him. Is he gone? I think so. Let me see. Did he take any books? He might have. I really need to get these labeled. Okay, so this is spruce. So the reason I want to do a skeleton farm, and I may do that down here, but I just don't want it to be very loud. I need a skeleton farm so that I can get bone meal. Okay, so this is all cobblestone. Oh man. Okay. Deep slate cobblestone. That's all I've got? No, it's got to be more than that. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, I have 9 deep slate bricks. Oh, I'm gonna need to go mining, I think. That's gonna be terrible. Let me see, what did I do with my iron? There we go. So this is the sum of all of the things that I've been able to collect. As you can see, a ton of copper. I don't even have enough to make 1 block of diamond, but the village that I had to travel to, in order to swipe my blank blueprint to make an iron golem, had a villager there who traded in coal, of all things. So, yeah, I took a bunch of coal, went back and traded him for a bunch of emeralds. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Maybe I can use them as trade stuff, but anyway, yeah. I think it's 15 coal for 1 emerald. I went through almost all of my supply of coal. Well, I think so. Let me see. No, I didn't. But the cool thing about these AFK farms is I do believe charcoal works, I think. In fact, we're going to go test that theory as soon as I wake up. Okay, it's almost nighttime. It's almost nighttime. We're gonna let it come around, and then we're gonna sleep. Do 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 do. Nice. All right. I want to go try the I want to go try charcoal. Oh, I didn't pick any up. Darn. Ugh. All right, let me grab some charcoal. I do believe charcoal works, which is one of the things that I'm banking on. I'm counting on charcoal to work because coal is one thing, but charcoal I should be able to get. I should be able to make a lot of that. That's another reason why I need bone meal. Yeah, charcoal should work. Yeah, that's why I want the skeleton farm, so that I can get bone meal to grow trees. All right, let's try the charcoal. Let's see that it works. Boom! Just like that. I like how he shrinks. There at the last second, just it's like the lava just slurps him right on down. He encounters a cosmic void. Yeah, this thing is incredibly loud. I would love to be able to reach out to the developers of this add-on and say, please give me a switch that allows me to adjust the volume of this thing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and feed this in. Less drowning, more like Oz style melting. Yes. All right, let me feed this thing some, okay, how many do I have? I've got 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, we're gonna put 14 in there. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna leave and we're gonna go do some mining. So I need to go suit up, get my pickaxes sharp. I need to get my inventory emptied, and we're gonna go get a bunch of deep slate and other stones of a building nature. Okay, so I really need to do something with my inventory management here. It is absolutely atrocious. Like it's the worst. It absolutely is. I make no excuses. I honestly don't know what I have and do not have in this game anymore. Nothing is where it should be. Everything is all scrambled. It's like if Loki, the god of mischief, were to show up and, you know, this was like the Dewey Decimal System and he just like rearranged all of the numbers. That's what this is like. So, put that back there. I need my coal. All right, I'm gonna need a few pickaxes. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the iron, because I got plenty to spare now. And you know, here's the messed up thing. I got to rant just a little bit. Aren't there now little mini golem inventory sorters in the new mod? I think so. But I still like doing things the hard way. There is a sorting chest. You can throw stuff in and it'll automatically sort it, but I don't know if it'll work on such a large scale. So my plan is I'm going to I'm going to put either a sign on the floor in front of each of these. I don't know if I can put a sign on the floor, but I might be able to put a sign on the somewhere. And I'll be able to have a list of every box of what's supposed to go in there. Either that or I'm going to have to do this on a spreadsheet, and you know how much I hate doing spreadsheets. Okay, I need sticks. I think I got enough. So let's do some crafting here. Pickaxe, pickaxe, and pickaxe. You hear a zombie? Yeah, he's in the wall somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. He's somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where. He's somewhere. I do have plans to excavate further in that direction, and when I do, I will find said zombie and extinguish his existence with extreme prejudice. All right, I need to enchant these things real quick. So okay, the sword doesn't get enchanted. Weirdly enough. I don't know why. I think I'm about to take my, yep, there goes my enchantment. I don't think the sorter works on this one. Let's see. No. It doesn't. Cuz that's a weird, it's like it's not a stackable object. It's a it counts as a mob, so all right, we're going to go to sleep, and then we're going to go into the mines. Hang on. I'm going to take a quick drink of my coffee real fast. So give me 1 second here. All right. Let's go. Hang on, let me check my backpack here. I want to put this book there. along with my diamond pickaxe, because just in case something, well, I doubt I'm going to encounter any obsidian. Just in case. I don't want to lose my stuff. It's been so long since I've been in the mine. Oh, I need to check, I need to check here. What do I have? Nothing. Oh, lots of cobblestone. And more cobblestone. Hey, there's a stone pickaxe. I'll take that just in case. I don't remember this at all. Like, I don't remember making this tunnel. I mean, I know I did, I just don't remember it. Oh boy. So the idea was that if I put mobs in boats, I had read somewhere that you could control the amount of mobs that spawn in an area by putting some of them in boats. I really haven't noticed any difference. In other words, there can only be so many persistent mobs in an area. But that is not what I have encountered. Pretty sure it doesn't work. So I'm gonna need to farm. Bro. Wow, his reach is good. Get away from me. Go away. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the fact that I found the one level that has slimes. If I ever thought I ever needed slime balls, that time has long since passed. Is this Deep Slate or is this something else? Okay, it's deep slate. Bro! Now I gotta eat something. I'm actually tempted to go find a different mine so that I can get away from all of these slimes. They're just there's too much. They are too much. They are way too much. Oh, look at that, it's iron. When I no longer need it. I mean, I'm not gonna not take it. Oh, crap. I looked at him. How long do Endermen stay enraged for? Oh, he is so angry. Come on. You want some of this? I didn't think so. Yeah. Yeah. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. See what happens. So look at my pickaxe. The further away I get from the light source, you know, it gets dimmer. But when I get over here by the light, it glows brighter. It's really cool. So I have no idea what kind of building I'm going to make. I just know that I need to cook a lot of deep slate and cobblestone and other stones. So it's a good thing I have a big furnace set up. Oh, look, some lapis. So usually what I do is I go into a creative world that I have and I play around with some building designs, and then I bring that over into this world and make them happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this time or not. I may have to watch some YouTube videos and get inspired by what some of the other content creators have done. All right, let's see. What have we got? Wow, we don't have a lot. I need way more. Yeah, this reminds me of the good old days back when I first started this world. You guys would have to watch me just spend most of my time just farming and mining. Oh. But hey, that's what these streams are for, right? I'm going to use this stone pickaxe up. I don't need it just sitting in my inventory. I don't know what we can do with the tough blocks, except maybe do some accent blocks with them. Since they kind of look like, in a way, they look like a variation of mossy stone. I should be able to do something with that. Probably. I think the creeper might have taken out part of the floor, which is why none of the mobs are coming up here. Are you kidding me? Oh, there it is. I was like, where did it go? Okay. It's good to know that my fortune pickaxe works on iron. It's not always consistent, but at least it does work. All right, so we've got I really want to get about 10 stacks of this, if at all possible. I mean, that would be nice. Okay, I need to change my posture here. Hang on. Oh, this chair gets uncomfortable after a very short period of time, so hang on one second. All right. No, I knew that was going to happen. What's up there? I am so paranoid about mobs coming up behind me. Yeah, it's really weird that we're getting the copper tools update soon. Hey, stop that. So right when I start getting working towards an iron farm, I discover, hey, my lifelong dream of them finally putting copper as a tool in the game is coming to pass. You know how long I've wanted copper tools? Years now. So there was a version of better Minecraft that actually had a copper tool mod, and it was fantastic. You could make all the copper tools, and it was a very decent mod. Your copper tools lasted a while too. I think they were about the same as iron, but I think iron was maybe slightly better. Point is, it made copper have a purpose. And then, of course, you know, they've started working towards copper finally. You do copper, all these different copper things. People started incorporating copper into their builds more. But it's like, still, there was no copper tools. And now, I don't know if it's going to be the next update or patch or whatever, but it's coming. I think it's going to be the very next major update that Minecraft has is going to include copper tools. It's in the preview build now, which is very exciting. I don't use preview builds because every time I've ever done so, something always ends up getting corrupted. So all right, let's see. How many do we have? I could definitely use more. But I think I'm going to be pushing my luck here. Let's head back for now. Ah, yes, we made it out alive. Fiona. Oh, let's see, what time is it? Oh, we got time. Let's go check the iron farm and gather whatever iron was in there. Do 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 do. So I'm gonna need a name. I'm gonna need a name for the goat. I haven't started naming villagers yet because I don't have that many, but the time will come I will start naming villagers, and when I do, I'm gonna give special preference to people who are members of the YouTube channel. So like if you, what is that? Is that an actual rooster? Oh, no, no. Or is that a chicken? You know, I can't keep up. I can't keep up anymore. Anyway, so yeah, how it's going to work is if you want to name a villager, then, you know, channel members get first dibs. But if you want to name one of the animals, you can make a suggestion. I'm under no obligation to use it though. And the only rule that I have for naming animals is they have to be named after a musician, someone who is either a singer or part of a band or something like that. That's the only rule I have for naming the animals. Villagers, I haven't really thought up the rules yet, but as long as they don't violate YouTube's terms of service or get my channel destroyed, then that's usually, you know, a good sign. You can probably go with something like that. So that's how that works. I've been putting it off, but yeah. Okay, let's check. Let's see how much we got. 36 ingots and 5 poppies. That's not a lot of poppies. So what do we have that at? For almost 20 minutes, I think is what we did. We fed it enough charcoal to give it 20 minutes worth of run time. And it did it while I was gone. I didn't even have to hang around. That is so great. That is so great. So charcoal it is. I'm going to save my coal for other things, but charcoal should work just fine. And I'll make a grove of trees somewhere just for the sole purpose of, you know, I'll probably use a tree I don't like. I don't like birch. I don't like the way it looks. It looks like somebody's bad version of a moo cow. Birch is also very difficult to work with. All right, we're going to sleep and then we're going to get to planning our build here. I'm not exactly sure what all we're going to need, but I saw a creeper out there. I guess not. Marty, get off of it. Get off of the greenhouse. You're going to break something. Ah, I swear. Okay, so we can just go right to making these deep slate bricks. So we're going to select that. And then we are I'm going to need my mouse and keyboard for this. Perfect. I like the chiseled ones as well, but I don't think I want to waste any of my deep slate for that. I'm reminded of the first time I started working on my player home. So get this. I put my cobble deep slate here, right? And I started doing this one at a time. And it was very annoying. It was very, very, very annoying. So I have since learned to left shift and click to just move all of them over at one time. It's so much easier. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're gonna make some tough bricks. And that works. Nice. Excellent. And we're gonna smelt some iron while we're at it. We'll put that in there. And we're gonna get some wood that I don't like. Let me see, where's some wood? Oh my God, come on, please. Please. No, I can't keep doing this. There's got to be some birch somewhere around here that I don't want. Is there no birch? Ah! Okay. Oh, that's dirt. That's not going to work. All right, so I'm going to need... You know what? I'll take this. I'll take the striped log. I just need to cook some. It's not that deep. What is this? I've just got stone left over in the furnace. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee here. I'm gonna mute my microphone. So we're going to take this charcoal and we're going to go get the AFK iron farm running again. All right. I need an empty box. No, that's not gonna work. This will work, sort of. Oh no, this one will work much better. So we're gonna put all of our building supplies in here. We're also going to need to go get some spruce and probably some oak. I had some food. Where's the food at? There it is. I'm going to cook this if that fire's still going. No, the fire went out. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'll just cook it with some sticks. You know, we'll just do that. Perfect. All right, it's almost nighttime. We're going to sleep. Delicious mutton. All right, we're going to sleep. Then we are going to, I am going to take a break. I've been going for about an hour. So it is time that I take a very small break here. So I'm going to just back myself up here next to the books, maybe find a book to read. And I'm going to take a quick break. So I'm going to go get some water and I'm going to hydrate and I'm going to stretch my legs. And now is the time for you to do that too. If you want, you can go get a drink, a snack, make a text, make a phone call, whatever it is you got to do. And I will be back in about 5 minutes, guys. So, BRB. All right, guys, I am back. Sorry for the delay. Had a few things I needed to take care of while I was on my break, but all right, we're ready to go do some more plotting and planning. So let's see here now. Oh, it's almost daytime, or it should be daytime. Okay, we need to empty my pockets here. So let's see. That goes there. And that. All right, we got 62 iron. Okay, nice and sorted. I don't know what I'm going to do with this poppy. So I'll put it with this other one. And okay, again, I need to sort all this stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go get the iron farm up and running for one more go around. And then we're going to go try to find some trees. There's a spruce forest over there across the river. So we'll go try to get some of those. I want to get a lot of spruce, and I want to get a lot of oak. I may have to plant some. All right, let's get this going. All right, we're going to cut across the river. There's some oak. You know what? I'm just going to take this. Or should I? Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. We'll go across over here. I don't have a bed. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, we've got leaves now. That's right. I forgot we've got leaves. So they were in the Java game. I haven't been over here. I haven't been over here since the update. So yeah, we've got leaves. And did you know you can burn leaves? I don't know if I can use them as fuel in the AFK farm, but I can certainly use them in a furnace, I think. All right, I need more. I need spruce, so I need to go. I don't want to go too far because it will get dark before I know it. We're just gonna get some of this oak for now. I didn't put my lapis up. Well, that's sad. I need to start making my way back, or it's gonna be dark soon. I've got 1 stack of oak. That's so great. I really need to bring a bed. I think I will next time. Look at him go. Yep. He is making that iron. I don't think I have anything in any of these chests. I think I took everything out. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Oak, spruce saplings. That's what I need. I'm going to plant some spruce somewhere. I have lots of pale oak saplings, so I can use that if I want to. I might use that on the interior. I don't know. Okay, well that's good to know that I have a chest that I haven't completely emptied yet. Where's the empty chest at? Is it here? No, I think it's over here. Yes. All right, so there's the oak. There's the spruce. No, that's oak saplings. Where's my spruce? Did Did I not pick up the spruce saplings? I don't guess I did. Oh well, it's fine. I know where they're at. I can go back and get them. I need to put this lapis away before I forget. All right. Okay, we got to turn in. It is nighttime. All right, I had what is that? Oh, I went the wrong way. I had my blueprints. I'm trying to find them. Where's my blueprints? There they are. Okay, so there's a skeleton farm blueprint that I wanna set up somewhere. I need to put it someplace temporarily. I think I'm gonna put it in the mine. I don't know what I'm gonna need for it, but I'm gonna put it in the mine since I can, you know, I can keep it out of the way. So let's go to the mine. I want to set this up. I'll move it eventually. I'm gonna make one building just for all the different AFK farms. But I want one dedicated farm, one dedicated building for skeleton. For iron. Yeah, I want one dedicated building for iron, and I want another building for all the other ones. I don't know which ones I'm gonna make yet. Skeleton for sure. Probably a haven't decided. Oh, look at that. It got big. Okay, we're going to set it up right here. Okay. So, for this, we are going to need one furnace, one composter, one chest, 12 iron bars, 9 glass, 1 dispenser, 1 bone block, 1 block of iron, 6 grindstones, and 9 oak slabs. Where do I get a grindstone from? More than that. Do I have to go into the nether for the bone block? Let me see. I think I do. I think I have to go into the nether. Oh my god, I don't want to go into the nether. The last time I went into the nether, I died by an invisible thing. Okay. I want to get the hard stuff out of the way. So the hardest stuff to get out of the way is going to be the bone block. And you know what? If I'm going into the nether, which I wasn't planning on it, I'm going into the nether. I'm going to see if I can find a dried ghast. There's a furnace. I'll just take it. Let me see if I can make a bone block. I don't think I can, but it might be possible. I'm just going to look it up. Okay, so I can make a bone block. I just need 9 pieces of bone meal arranged in a 3x3 grid. Okay, so it is doable. Okay, that is good to know. All right, well, in that case, I need to go find every bone that I've ever gotten and assemble them. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stay up late and kill skeletons. All right, let me check the house first. It's very possible that I have bone meal in this chest up here. I am fairly sure I've gotten it out of here, but okay, that's sugar. I don't have. Oh man, look at all this crap. Cobbled deep slate. This is where it all went. Lanterns? Fence? Ugh. Okay, well, now I know where to come looking for all my crap, I guess. All right, so it's not in there. I may have already taken it out. Bone meal. Now, I had a catch-all somewhere in here. No, not that one. I don't know which box it's in, but it's one of them. Welcome to my nightmare. I know I had a catch-all chest. Aha! Bone meal. Okay. I should be able to make this now. Let's go to the crafting table. There it is! It's a bone block! Heck yes! Okay, I don't remember what else I needed. Let me think. I needed a grinding stone. I don't even think I have one of those. All right, let's see. Can I craft one? It's very possible that I can't. And in which case, let me see. Oh, okay. They're actually not that hard to craft. I just need 2 stacks of planks, 2 sticks, and a stone slab. Really? That's ridiculously easy. All right, let's see. I need 2 of those. Oh my gosh, where are they? I swear I'm going to get this properly labeled. I'm going to take a weekend. There's too many boxes to remember. I know I just saw them like 5 minutes ago. Okay, we're getting closer. There. Okay, but I need actual stone. What did I do with the stone? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to take some cobblestone and I'm going to cook it. That's what I'm going to do. I want to make some actual stone. I don't think a furnace would work. I think it's got to be one. A blast furnace. I think it's got to be one of these. All right. I just need stone. That's all I need. It's not that deep. It ain't that complicated. In fact, I think I just need the one. Okay, so, we can make the grindstone now. Wait, we needed 3 of those, didn't we? Oh my gosh. All right. It's fine. It's fine. So I need to go get some more of the stackable wood. Now I need a composter. And for that, I'm going to need slabs. This should work. Trying to remember what else I need. And I can't remember. What is it? A dispenser? I think it was a dispenser. Let me see. Nope, nope. Spell it right. No. Or was it a dropper? Is there a dropper? There is. Which is it? Is it a dispenser or a dropper? I can't remember. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take some redstone with me. We'll craft it we'll craft it over there. Okay, now, I need a chest. I know where I can get one. I'm going to steal one of these chests from up here. You know, first I'm going to go to sleep. Let's do that. Let's sleep, and then we're going to steal a chest. All right, we're going to take this one. No more potatoes! All right, nobody saw that. And if you tell, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay. Composter. Chest. Iron bars, that's what we need. It's a dispenser. Okay. Okay, so I need iron bars. I need to write this down. Let me pull up a notepad here. Okay, so I'm gonna need a furnace. I'm gonna need 12 iron bars. I'm gonna need 9 glass. 1 dispenser. One block of iron. These things are very expensive. Putting together the iron golem one was costly. Very costly. And these things, the recipe changes with each mob. I need 6 grindstone. Oh my lord. Okay, I was so wrong about that. 9 oak slab. Okay, we've got our recipe. Such as it is. We are now going to go and craft all this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to even get started on the building the iron farm housing. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to get started on that today. It'd be nice, but I'm one of the least organized Minecrafters in history. All right, let's go ahead and craft some of the stuff that we've got. So I need, okay, so that's 3. Oh, good, they're stackable. I'm gonna need to cook some more stone. All right, so we need 12 iron bars. While that's cooking, let me go look up a recipe for that. So it just takes 6 will give me, okay, that's actually a good price. It's a very good price, actually. All right, I need 1 block of iron, so let's make all that. Okay, so we've got the iron bars. We've got the block of iron. We need 9 oak slabs. So that's over here. 9 oak slabs. We need 3 more grindstones. So let's do this. We're going to need some sand. I don't know where my sand is. Oh my God. Oh God, I've lost everything. Oh, glass has been so hard to come by in this game because I don't have easy access to a desert. And I'm fairly certain that I used all of my glass on making other things. Okay, I'm gonna need to go find, I'm gonna need to find some sand somewhere. Okay, so we've got the 9 oak slabs, the 6 grindstones, a block of iron. I need 1 dispenser. I need a bow? Okay, I can do that. Where's my... Didn't say what condition it had to be in. All right, so the only thing left is 9 glass. Okay, I'm gonna need to take a trip. But first, we're gonna sleep because, oh, look at the time. It's almost dark. All right. Well, there's sand over there, and I don't want to keep using it, but I don't really see that I have much of a choice. Wait, there's sand over here. I'll take this sand first. How much did I say? I need 9? Okay. I might as well get a few more while I'm at it. One day I'm going to need to just take a trip and go find a desert. I swear. Okay, we're gonna get our 9. We're gonna get our glass. Oh yes. This could take a while, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I want to double check something. I know I can burn leaves. But I gotta be sure. I may have dreamt that. You know, when you play a game long enough, eventually you start dreaming about it. Oh no, you can't burn. Wait. You can burn leaves. Let's go. But they burn really, really fast. Okay, that's all I need. I'm gonna leave the rest of them to just kind of do their own thing while I go finish this. We're gonna have a skeleton AFK farm. All right, let me get rid of this notepad here so I can see what I'm doing. All right, let's go. Wait. Oh no, I didn't get a furnace. Oh no. I was gonna steal one of these furnaces. That's right, because I didn't want to have to make another one. Wait. You know what? Never mind. I'm dumb. I've got a crafting table right here just for that. There we go. Furnace, nice and done. I don't know where the other furnace went. I thought I had one. Okay. So we put the furnace in there. Iron bars. Glass. Dispenser. Block of iron. 6 grindstone. Oh, that's so loud, it scared the crap out of me. Okay. All right. So it takes coal and dried twigs will speed up the process. All right, this is going to be loud, so everybody cover your ears. Do not wear headphones. I'm going to remove the timer. Oh, the poor skeleton. Oh no, it's so bad. All for some bones. Let me see, what is the drop rate? Oh, we'll also get bows and arrows occasionally. Produces items every 30 seconds. Okay, so it's just like the iron farm. And we don't have to stand here. We can actually leave and come back, and this will just keep doing its thing. And the cool thing is if I dismantle this, if I disassemble it, I get all of my items back, then I can just move it anywhere else that I want. So when it's time for me to build a place just for various AFK farms, I can do that. But I didn't want this to be in the same building as the iron farm. I want that building to be just iron golem AFK farms. But I'm gonna need certain trees. I'm gonna need to make charcoal because I don't want to keep using up all my coal. So the best way to make charcoal is to grow trees, and I can grow them really fast if I have bone meal. So this is kind of I don't know, it's not self-perpetuating, but that's kind of what it's leaning towards. I use the skeletons to get the bones, to make the bone meal, to grow the trees, to make the trees into the charcoal, which then feeds the machines that makes all of this. So it's kind of like the circle of life, except in this case, it's kind of the exact opposite, I guess. The circle of chewing up skeletons. Okay, we've got 4 bones. Dude. Nice. All right, well, I'm gonna feed this. I'm gonna put all 10 of these in there. All right, I'm just gonna let that go, and we'll come back and we'll deal with the aftermath later. I need to hurry because it's almost dark, and I don't have a bed, and I don't want to be stuck in here all night. There's even one for sheep. It will also, not only will it shear the sheep, but it will eliminate the sheep and give me sheep steaks. So that's a good thing. All right. Time to go to sleep. Now I need to go get my spruce, and I'm going to start looking for a place to plant some spruce trees. What did I do with them? There they are. Spruce saplings. I thought for a minute I had lost. Darn. I need to empty my pockets. I've got so much stuff. Okay, what do I got? Yeah, I need to put a lot of this stuff away. Oh my gosh, where are they? Okay, will this work? No. Sort of. Look at that. I actually had cooked stone. I don't remember where my my catch-all drawer went to. Oh my gosh. I feel like I keep going in circles. No. All right. I think the potatoes don't go anywhere in here, but you know what? It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't. Look at that. I got wheat and paper all in the same. Oh my God. This is a horrible mess. It is a horrible mess. I just want to go plant some trees somewhere. I'm not even sure where I'm going to plant them. You know what? This is a good spot. Well, that's not going to work. That's not working. Too close to the other one. No, I'm out. I'm out of bones. Did I leave anything going at the iron farm? Let's go check. I think I already cleared it out, but I want to go check anyway. Oh, nice. Nice little surprise there. Excellent. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, my throat is, hang on. I gotta get a drink here. My throat is very dry. Dude, you've given out so many gifted subs. You should get your own parking at Twitch. Okay. There's one more tree. This one must have just sprung up. All right, we got some spruce. Very nice. You have your own you have your own emote. It is a good one. It is a good one. All right, so we'll let all of that. Oh yeah. Oh, I need all of this. So apparently you can't plant spruce too close to one another for reasons. I could swear that I've seen people plant trees like side by side by side by side. You know, just stacking them up like certain giant monsters stacked up shoulder to shoulder inside a very big wall that I'm not going to spoil for anyone, but needless to say, I'm not sure which particular tree they use to do that. So for now, I'm just going to plant these kind of around. I'll give them a good distance apart from one another. All right. It is almost dark 30, so I'm gonna sleep in the whatever house that is. I haven't decided yet. I also need to check in on this villager and see if he's taken the job that I want him to take, or if he's still being obstinate. All right. He's still a fisherman. He's still a fisherman, and he's got a, he's got it in, what is that? A brewing stand right there. He's got a brewing stand right there, and he refuses to take the job I want him to have. You know what? I can't be bothered with him anymore. You can do side by side for oak and birch, spruce, jungle, and dark oak. Either need to be in super tree 2x2, or you have to distance so they have overhead room. I see. Yeah, barrels. The thing of it is that I removed all the barrels. Okay. And that's just it. There's no barrels. I got rid of them. I got rid of the barrels. So there shouldn't be any barrels in here, right? I had barrels right there. I had barrels right there. And I think I had a barrel there and a barrel there. So he's like, oh, I want to be a fisherman. And I'm like, no, you can't be a fisherman. Shut your cake hole. You look at him. What are you now? What are you? I can't even talk to him. I can't even talk to him. I don't know why I can't talk to him. Why can't I talk to you? He's glitched is what he is. I can't even talk to him. He won't take any job. He just insists on wearing this outfit. Any barrels upstairs? No. No. The only thing up there is, that's just a ceiling. What I did was I made those little sconces, I guess you could call them. And I put like a lantern or I put a lantern on top. Yeah, he's very weird. So his punishment is he is not leaving this room until he takes the job I want him to take. Or else we're going to have a real bad time. You understand that, right? Don't shuffle your feet. You look me in the eye, you green-eyed punk. Break his bed and then replace it? No. That would require him maybe getting out. What I'm gonna do is I will eventually break his bed, but his punishment for being this obstinate is that he is going to go to jail. You remember that one episode of Parks and Rec where those guys came from I can't remember which country they came from, but it was pretty strict. Everything was jail, right? If you were late turning a book back into the library, it was jail. If you made an appointment for the dentist and you canceled, right to jail, you know. So that's going to be his punishment. He's going to go right to jail as soon as I make one. That he's going to be the village's first prisoner. Okay, so the iron farm is technically done, but it's also not. I have an iron farm, but I need to actually build a big building. And that's going to be, I'm going to probably start that on the next stream. I'm going to spend my non-streaming time gathering up as many materials as I can. And trying to come up with a design for the building. I think I work better if I have a plan ahead of time rather than just going by the seat of my pants. There's a few Minecraft content creators that I watch, like Wax Fraud, who is amazing at building stuff. And it's almost like they can just start a project and just suck it right out of their head onto the Minecraft canvas. Why? Why are you so dirty? Get out of here. Go on. Get. I'll not have a pig in my house. So yeah, I need to come up with a plan of attack, I think. So still need big industrial building and more iron farms. Yes, I'm gonna make a big industrial building. It's probably gonna be about the size of my house here. And we know how many streams it took me to build this house. I think it took something like 3 or 4 once I was able to get all the materials needed. And even then I ended up combining, I think I had like a power outage or something. I can't remember. There was a reason I combined like 3 streams into one 9-hour long segment, which I will never do again. Because that was a lot of editing, and then it started off being really good editing for like the first, I don't know, hour or 2. And then after that, I just got really tired of trying to trim out stuff. So I just didn't even bother. So the first like hour of the 9-hour video, I don't even know if it's 9 hours. However long it is, the first hour is edited and trimmed down. And then the rest of it is not. I just kind of stopped. All right, so let's go get my bone meal. I want to see if any bows and arrows dropped. We still have plenty of time. It's still daylight. Look, pig, you're gonna mess around, and I'm gonna end up turning you into a pork chop. See, another cool thing is, I can tap any mob basically and turn it into an AFK farm. So this has me debating with myself over whether or not I want to have a giant farm, you know, like a place with a bunch of cows, a bunch of horses and chickens and stuff. And, if I don't, then I can just make a little AFK farm for them. I mean, I may still have a little pen with some animals. Oh, I got 1 bow. And I got some arrows. And I got 24 bone. Very nice. Dude, this thing is a grinding machine. I wish I had a piece of charcoal I could put in there. Can I put a stick in? No, it has to be, I don't know, let's see. Stick does not work. That's too bad. It's got to be charcoal or coal. Well, no cow crusher. They do have a cow. They do have one for a cow. Oh, I took the furnace and I put it there, I think. Whatever. I'm trying to remember the name of the video. I will direct everyone to the video that you can watch if you're interested in the add-on. Let me get into a safe spot because it's about to be dark and I'm gonna need to sleep. Right, let me see what video it was that I watched. I think it was Echo Soldier. Let me see. I think it was one of his more recent ones. Okay, yeah, Echo Soldier did a video 6 days ago called AFK Farms. And in it, he goes over all the well, I want to say all of them. It's almost a 20-minute video, but there's a lot of build up to it. There's a lot of talking about how to do the farms and get them crafted and whatnot, because it is a little bit complicated. And every mob farm, every farm is a little different, requiring different ingredients to make them, or different recipes. So yeah, I would definitely check out his video from 6 days ago called AFK Farms Add-on Works Offline, which I don't like the idea of leaving something running in Minecraft. I know that that's not how it works, but I think I would rather control it better by just feeding it coal a little bit at a time. And in this way, I don't have to worry about being inundated with too much materials, because that's one of the problems with having mob farms is you can't just switch them off very easily. But if you have one that you can just feed X amount of material or fuel to, then you know, oh, that's going to run for 20 minutes. Problem solved. I'll get this much stuff, right? And I like that idea. I like being able to know when I feed it this much fuel, it's going to function for this long, and I'm going to get about this many pieces of material. I know that if I feed 10 pieces of coal into the skeleton AFK farm, I'm going to get 24 bone, a couple of arrows, and a bow probably. So I like being able to control that, and that appeals to me a lot. So yes, there will be a cow crusher of sorts, and I can't remember. I don't want to watch his video on my stream, but I would recommend that people watch it if you're curious. The sheep one looks cool because the sheep goes down a conveyor and it shears the sheep. The sheep gets dropped into the lava, and out comes cooked sheep steak. So mob farms can be switched on and off if you place lights in the ceilings and redstone them to a switch. Yeah, but see, here's the thing about mob farms. I suck at making them. I've only ever really successfully made a few, and they're so it's almost more trouble than it's worth. Like, especially in Bedrock, when it comes to making mob farms, there's so much that can just go horribly wrong. So this is my solution. But if we're talking about like the ability to switch them on and off, like that's giving me more credit than I deserve is what I'm saying. That's like asking me to to do the electrical wiring for a skyscraper office building. About the most I'll be able to do is run an Ethernet cable in the wall. Maybe. It's like, and you got your Ethernet cable right there. What about all the other stuff? I don't know. I don't mess with that. That's kind of what redstone is. It's sort of like electrical work, which I don't want anything to do with. But most of the time, I don't see people putting a functional switch on their mob farms. They just walk away and then they just kind of stop working. they show up and, oh look, I've got some stuff going. Yeah, I like the concept of this really well. I just hope that the developers keep working on it and it doesn't eventually get abandoned for something else. You don't see that very well. I don't want to say you don't see it very often, but some of the best small add-ons for Bedrock are perfect for what they are intended to do. And they might just do one thing, just one very small thing. And then the developers move on to something else and they kind of forget about it entirely. Probably because that one feature then got implemented into somebody else's add-on bundle or something. So case in point would be, trying to remember, it was a very small add-on. Oh, I can't remember now. But you get what I'm saying. They'll make a very small add-on that does one thing and then it just kind of gets abandoned because other people also do it, but they bundle it with other stuff. So it's like, oh, then why don't you, oh, right. I remember what it was. This right here. Here we go. So actions and stuff, if you look at my character, there's a specific way that my character swings their sword, right? So this is very similar to another animation movement add-on that just changes how they move. And I wanted just that. I didn't want to have to include an entire giant add-on. But the movement one was kind of old and they stopped updating it because actions and stuff had an animation movement add-on or mod that just worked better. But I didn't at the time I didn't want a big giant, I didn't want to get all this other stuff just to get an animation mod. Well, the other mod or the other add-on started conflicting with the updates and it was terrible. It started throwing a bunch of my other add-ons out of whack and I ended up having to uninstall it. So I ended up having to go with the actions and stuff add-on anyway. So that's one example of what I'm talking about. I just hope that this AFK mob farm thing doesn't get abandoned for something else. I don't see that it would, because this actually is something that a lot of people have really asked for. So as long as it's something that people are enjoying, I think that they'll keep developing it and working on it. As far as I know, I think they even commented on the video and said they were going to be doing some more improvements pretty soon. So yeah, that was a lot of words there. That was a lot of words there for me to just simply say, I like this add-on and I hope they continue to keep developing it. So, let's see. What time is it? Oh, it is almost time to wrap this up. So, let me see. Where is my, there it is. Okay. We've been going for almost 3 hours, but I have to keep to my schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And we will do some more Minecrafting. I would love to be able to do another stream before next Monday, but right now Minecraft Mondays are the best I can do. So I'm gonna, in the meantime, try to get as much of the materials as necessary to try to build my farm, AFK farm house thing. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone who stopped by. Don't forget to go check out the Twitch channel if you're here on YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. And if you enjoy what you see, please consider giving it a sub and a like. They're absolutely free. They don't cost a thing, and it helps YouTube remember that I exist. We definitely need more of that. So I'm going to go take a break, and I'm going to do my next stream, which will be up in about an hour. You're welcome to come back and check that out. We're going to be doing, I can't remember the name of it now. We're going to be doing an interesting anime style PvP shoot 'em game. So you like cute anime girls with guns, come check it out. We're going to be playing that tonight. And I promise we will get back to more Path of Exile 2 very soon. I just got to do a little bit more grinding in that game. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day. Keep being awesome. And I will see you all in the next live stream. Bye.